It's time for football versus football rapid fire.
Crazier fans. Better athletes.
Ooh.
Tougher athletes.
What's this stuff?
Which sport is more popular globally? Better celebrations.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a hard one, but I think, yeah, they're good in celebration.
Better looking uniforms.
They got some fire uniforms.
Yeah.
More stylish athletes.
Ooh. I gotta go. I ain't gonna have to say it. I gotta go us. I gotta go us.
There's Jayden Daniels. World Cup coming this summer on Telemundo. NBC family of networks at least has the Spanish language broadcast. Jayden Daniels joins us. Now, you know, we're talking about the uniforms. They did it right from the get-go. They got the corporate stuff on the soccer unit, and nobody thinks anything of it. Like, I think the NFL would like to dip their toe in that water and people would lose their minds.
Please don't.
But they did it from the, like, nobody says anything about soccer kids having it on there.
Well, you're right, but soccer also is not making the money the NFL is, so I'm sorry.
Oh, I think soccer's doing all right.
Yeah, but those leagues don't make as much as the NFL. It's a proven fact. That's
I've seen some of those transfer fees.
Yeah.
I think they're doing all right.
Well, they're making money. Don't get me wrong, but it's not on the same level as league.
Jayden, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
We're good, man. What's up? How was the year?
The year was the year.
Right.
The year was the year. That's all I think I can say about that one.
I mean, it had to be crazy in the fact that year one went so smooth.
Yeah.
So many magical moments. And then you kind of have those expectations to continue to year two, right?
Yeah.
And then it's one thing after another.
Yeah, hopefully this is the most adversity I deal with in my career. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's kind of just something that you got to go through, you know, as a professional in your sport. You got to deal with the highs and lows, man. Everybody deals with it. I'm not saying I'm one of them, but Marcus Mariota told me, like, all the great ones gone through it. So yeah. I just kind of like where you got to wrap your head around it.
What do you do to try to take that adversity and force it into a positive, like lessons learned from it, just motivation from it? What do you do?
Yeah, I think obviously you're motivated to get back out there and go and show what you can do once again when you're healthy. Obviously, a lot of people deal with a lot of different injuries, and when you're not you, it kind of shows on the field. But other than that, man, I think just the positives I was able to learn from it was just I seen the game from a different perspective. Obviously, it sucks to be on the sideline, and you want to go out there and play, and I most definitely want to play. But at the end of the day, I was able to sit back and really learn the game from different things like, okay, how can we, as an offense, get in premier plays? You only get a certain amount of plays per game, and you need to capitalize on each and every one of those plays. And how can we do that? How can I continue to grow with my knowledge of the game and learn more? So I kind of just was able to take that, and the coaches sat down with me and had that conversation with me. You know, we kind of just went from there.
Well, all right. So you're taking me down. I mean, so within all that, because I mean, you've been a baller. You're the man already. I appreciate that. You're the man, but within that, one of the shockers of the offseason is that you guys don't have Kliff Kingsbury anymore. Mm-hmm. Like, how surprised were you? I know you had a relationship with him. I know you loved the offense. Like, how surprising was that to you?
Man, it's tough. Obviously, you know, I trust what the organization's doing, and, you know, it was just tough. You know, I have a relationship with him, and I wish him nothing but the best. But I'm also excited, you know, to get to work with Blough and what he could do. I've been with Blough for both my years in the NFL, so I'm most definitely excited about that.
Yeah.
You guys play pig? You and Blough? You play pig? Why not horse? Takes too long to play horse? Nobody ever misses?
Nah, it's like it's on our Fast Fridays. So we kind of have a certain window, and we before we have to go to individuals. So I think it's kind of like that 7-8 minutes. So pig is probably the easiest, quickest way to figure out who's going to win and who's going to lose.
Who usually wins?
Me. Blough's going to say he usually wins, but I win.
Yeah, they lie, those guys.
No, he most definitely lies, and you know, I kind of just give him those opportunities to, you know, boost some camaraderie. Maybe someday I feel nice and generous and let him win. But when I win, I kind of win in an emphatic, disrespectful way. I do stuff that he can't do. So, but that man, he could throw a football into the net still.
Yeah, he can. He can. Are you like when you were the basketball? Can you dunk and do stuff like that? Like,
yeah, like I might integrate some basketball movements to the game of pig with a football, and he doesn't really like that. So
I like it. All right, how much do you pay? I mean, rookie NFC Championship game. Now the other guy in your class here, he goes, oh, I'll see your championship game. I'm going to go to the Super Bowl. How do you, first off, do you stay in contact with any of the, and do you realize how special your class is?
Man, yeah, I talk to Drake all the time.
Do you?
Yeah, I talk to Drake all the time, and I'm super happy for him.
Yeah.
You know, what he's been through in his career and what he had to deal with last year, now to see him be able to play in this game, one, is nothing but motivation for me.
Yeah.
But two, I'm also super excited for not just him, but our whole quarterback class that we got. And what we could do and what hopefully we could accomplish, you know, in the future.
It's crazy. Would you say you text him or have more of a relationship with him than maybe the other guys?
Yeah, him, Bo. I talk to all those guys.
You do?
know, I most definitely give them credit when credit is due, and we kind of like the respect, and we all do the same thing. So we all respect each other's game.
That's amazing you're that way, because it just wasn't that way in my era.
Really?
I mean, we were cool. I liked it, but at the same time, I was like, I don't want to be that cool.
Maybe they just didn't like you.
Well, no, it might have been. You know, either way, I wasn't willing to go down that way, right? I feel like there was a little bit of that personal
Just
thing. I saw
rivalry
my dad be the
yeah.
same way, where he liked the
But
guys.
that's how the game's changed. In the
Yeah.
80s, when your dad was playing, the teams hated each other because the teams never changed.
never
There wasn't
changed,
this broader
right.
connection of guys around the league. Now there's a broader brotherhood. You know, the guy that's your rival today may be your teammate tomorrow. Teammate today may be across from you tomorrow, and everybody just knows each other and supports each other. Now it's better this way. You guys are all in it together. Take care of each other.
All right. So what's? Go ahead.
Well, I want to go back to Blough because he's only 30,
Right.
and you know him well. How different do you expect the offense to look this year in comparison to your first two seasons?
I think he's going to throw his own flavor on there. Obviously, he's been around Kliff for 2 years, so what he's learned from Kliff is probably some stuff he's going to integrate in the offense. He's been around Ben Johnson. He's been around a lot of guys, so we talked about it. And I've been very vocal, like stuff I want to do. He's been open, like he tells me all the time, like, you know, we want to build this offense for you. So that's kind of what a quarterback wants to hear. And, you know, I'm super excited for him to get his opportunity. I know what he can do. I know the work that he puts in because me and him sat up there and constantly had conversations, and we talk all the time. So I'm just super excited to get back out there, you know, when we got OTAs, we got mandatory minicamp to really see, you know, what he's cooking up.
What about for you personally, right? Like, what's the thing year 3 you're kind of like, I want to get a little bit better in this area? I know you're trying to be great in everything.
I mean, kind of just everything, but I would say even with the, you know, play action and stuff like that, that helps out too. But I would just say just in general, just as a quarterback, whether that's being better at situational football on third down, you know, my first year was better at third down, second year it wasn't as good. Like, how can I find that consistency on third down? Because those are the money downs where you're going to have to get to, or how on 1st and 10, if we call a shot, once we pass the 50, it's like, okay, it's not there, let's check the ball down, get a 2nd and 4, things like that. So that's kind of where I want to keep learning from, keep my awareness, and keep propelling in that.
Comcast pays us through NBC. Comcast is paying you through Xfinity.
Yeah.
Tell us what you have going on.
Man, I'm here with Xfinity. You know, I partner with them because it kind of works hand in hand. I love to show love to my fans, so they're showing love to their customers. As far as that, like, they're giving them free tickets over there in the Bay. 3-day concert, you know, guys with like Shabuzi and them all performing. Shabuzi is a Commanders fan too, so shout out to him.
Okay, all right.
He's from that area, so shout out to him. So it's dope that they're able to take care of their people, their members, that's been loyal to them, and, you know, they're trying to show them that love back. So it made sense to work with them and partner with them too.
That's all. You're gonna get Mom in a commercial there too?
I don't know
you gonna do that work?
I
mean, Mom's a good actress. I've seen her.
She is.
All right. So other thing off of that, you're going to Saudi Arabia?
I don't know yet.
You don't know?
Yeah, it's out there.
It's out there.
I think there's a lot that has to go into
They already said you're going.
There's a lot that has to go into it.
That was a wait. Hold on, I'm not sure.
I'm not so sure.
Out there. That's a long trip.
Maybe we need to add another zero to that
It is a long trip, but it's also it would be a great opportunity to go out there and play and play against Tom.
I hear that. The hell with Tom. I heard the Saudis, they write checks. The zeros just don't end.
Yeah,
they just keep going.
I don't know if I'm Tom Brady.
Can you get us there?
We can
Let's
call
call Tom. We got to call Tom.
Tom's in charge.
Tom ain't gonna take my call.
Tom might have the greatest team ever assembled. So.
Okay.
All right, Jayden, hey, man, it's great to see you, and all the best going forward. Congratulations. It's been an amazing start to your career. We're going to take a break. We'll have more PFT Live right after this.
Jayden Daniels, Commander.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.